Hey everybody, Tammi C. Walker, the owner of Dreams Are a Reality. I created this channel to provide light and love. How y'all doing? I'm doing okay. I'm coming along better. I know I'm supposed to be resting, but and I've been in the house 5 days. I don't know what else to do. Um, Before I get started, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you. Maybe I should play my intro. I'll play my intro and come right back. Thank you. Bye.
I want to believe we can rule the galaxy, move on from insanity. We can live our fantasies.
Guess what? I'm back. Okay, yeah, you all know I have COVID, blah, blah, blah. And it's almost like that's kind of what I want to talk about. Only the strong shall survive. And, you know, this is my channel. These are my feelings. This is how I feel. So I want nobody thinking a different type of way. You can think what you want. It's fair. But I always feel, this is how I feel when I get sick. I still feel like the show must go on. People say you need to rest. I had like 2 big bags of garbage I had to get out of here. I still have to eat. I still have to cancel appointments or, I got online and saw a couple of my clients last night because I've been in the house for days. And I mean, I have to get back to it eventually. I know how to rest. I know how to take care of my body, but it's a thing that's not being said. Even when you have a partner or you're married, it's some people they still don't get a break. And I feel like when you live alone, even if you're sick, I mean, yeah, rest, but shit got to get done around here. And that's what I just get really annoyed when I hear certain things. I remember when I had my surgery at the end of 2023, and it was like, you need to rest. Well, I got a dirty bathtub. Who gonna come clean my stuff? It's like people they don't really think about what they're saying. When you live alone, it's on your back. And again, I say people have partners and wives and husbands, they don't do anything, and sometimes it's one person that's basically doing everything. So I just feel like only the strong shall survive. Yes, I've been getting my rest, uh, but I still have a business to run. Even if it means just canceling appointments or rescheduling them, I got to get that done. I'm driving around with an expired tag on my car. I got to get out there today and go purchase that because who's gonna buy it? Who gonna check me, boo? Who gonna buy it for me? And I don't want sympathy. That's not gonna work out at all. But I'm just making statements about rest and all of this. It's like yeah, but you still gotta get this stuff done at the end of the day. But anyway, I'm just grateful that I'm feeling better. You all do not laugh at me. I had the Mucinex tablet next to me. For the record, I don't take medication too much. I have a very sensitive. I do if I have to. I do take aspirin. That I do take, but like the cough syrup and stuff, ugh, I just try to avoid it at all costs. I don't get colds. Knock on wood. Boom, boom, boom. This COVID thing it seemed like you want to like me, but it's okay. So what I've been doing, you all, I've been drinking. It's not okay because I hate this thing. But I've been drinking ginger honey tea, and I keep putting with zinc. So I keep putting this honey in it and it's ginger, and I can tell you this much: it is helping me so much. So last night I had the tablet next to me. I have Mucinex day and night, almost a full box because I'm terrified to take the stuff. And I was like, okay, I am gonna take the night one because I was really getting congested and annoyed. And where I wake up, that thing was still next to me. I never took it. This is why I didn't take it. I know it's going to have me feeling loopy and it lasts for like over 24 hours. I just don't feel like having that weird feeling inside of me. I remember when I had to have chemo, they would intravenously put Benadryl in my, you know, IV. And as soon as it hit, I would be like, oh my God, I would be so drunk and drugged up. And I would be talking to the nurse. I had this one nurse named Kim. She would be fighting for me. If I came in the chemo room, she'd say, I'll take Tammy. She wouldn't let nobody else talk. Everybody had their assigned patient. So she'd be, I have Tammy. And so she would get me, and I'm just talking to her, I'm full of Benadryl. And I'm like, yeah, Kim, whatever. She was like, Miss Tammy, you may not want to talk right now. And she said, I remember her saying, like, yeah, me and my husband. Da, da." I said, what you doing for the weekend? Me and my husband. I said, you're not married. She was like, I think I know if I'm married. So anyway, I'm saying all that to say it was so cute. I loved her. God bless the nurses. They the best. They are the best. But I was saying that to say I have a very sensitive system with medication, so I prefer not to. So let's see. Maybe I could get back to work. Let me see. I've been out. I've been out 5 days. Been, isolated. So we'll see. Maybe I'm thinking Thursday, Friday. Maybe tomorrow. I keep taking them COVID tests, trying to see if it's negative. Don't laugh at me, you all. So I was looking at something on YouTube. This guy, he's from Chicago, and I subscribed to his channel and I hurried up and unsubscribed. I hate false stuff. And some of it, what he was saying was true, but it was starting to become negative. So he's downtown Chicago with his camera, and he said, this store closed, that store closed. And so all these people jumping in the comments that never been to Chicago. So for the record, you all, Chicago is a big city. And I would say over the last, and you all can jump in if you know a little bit about Chicago, 10 years, crime has spiked. Definitely after COVID. There's way more brazen robberies and carjackings. Chicago been known since the beginning of time. Al Capone, people always think gangster, blah, 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 blah. It is. It has its bad spots. West Side, where I'm from, is known, and Inglewood, South Side, But it's some good stuff in Inglewood. It's a lot of good. It's a lot of good. Derrick Rose, a lot of good. It's good stuff on the West Side, but it's not talked about. Crime is in any big city, New York, Philadelphia, Memphis, St. Louis, New Orleans, DC, Los Angeles, Houston. We know this. But this guy is going through the city, downtown. Like, look how isolated. It's a ghost town. It used to be busy down here. Now, I've been downtown recently a couple of times. It was kind of busy. And it's February. Who the hell want to be downtown in February? It's nothing. Nobody gonna be down there. You go down there in April, May, June, July, August, September. It's gonna be crack-a-lacking. Don't do videos just to get views, and you sending out a false message. I live out in the suburbs. It's a Metro train. That's our suburban train line. That parking lot is packed. That means people are going downtown. It just seems like people want to spread negativity. Now, he wasn't negative per se, but the commenters were. And he's really spreading like something that's kind of like almost not true. He's telling the truth. The stuff is closed, some of the stores and stuff. Like they said, they can't compete against Amazon. And Lord knows I'll be ordering from Amazon. That's so sad. But I still like the stores. I still like to go in the stores. I'm not a shopper though, but I still like that feel of going in the store and getting that one-on-one, service. But I just feel like things are so negative, and you really got to be careful nowadays because you will get sucked in to this negative propaganda. Personally, when I get sick like this or isolated, I already live alone. My mind stop playing tricks on me. And it's easy to have these negative thoughts. It hasn't been bad. It's not like nothing horrible, but I'm just saying you left with all of this time and you could easily take a wrong turn and start with the negative thoughts. You must condition your mind. I haven't been feeling well, so I haven't even been able to like read my positive stuff. I haven't been meditating. I've barely been journaling. I'm really thrown off. I'm really a routine type of girl. And when I get thrown off my routine, I can tell I get real weird. It's so weird that this happens because I'm very flexible. That's what's interesting. Like I'm that type. Go to work. You're laid off. Oh, okay. And I go back home and figure it out. I can adapt real quick, but by the same token, I'm very routine. So I don't even think I figured out my personality just yet. Listen, you all, be careful of what all we listening to, because I had to look myself into that Philadelphia plane crash because I didn't really know what happened. Although my girl did tell me, my dear god sister, she said a young girl was being treated, and she was from Mexico, I do believe, and she was in. They was trying to fly her. I hope this is correct, to Philadelphia, and that's when the plane crashed with her, and her mom. Oh God bless you all, and the pilot and other crew that was on there was killed, as well as a gentleman on the ground when the plane fell. So it's been a lot of tragic stuff going on. The DC crash. Oh my God, you are. God bless these people. And it's like you don't want to not know that. Just that these are lives lost, and they deserve our good thoughts and our love, and they deserve remembrance. So I did want to look into that. So that's sad. I'm not feeling well, and I just really want to be careful about what I'm digesting. It's a bit of a tough time. It really is. And as a clinician, as a therapist, I'm hearing a lot of problems, and I'm really trying to hold a safe space for them as well as for myself. So that's why I attend therapy every other week. It's imperative that you put into your mind positive things. I know it sounds cliche. I know you probably get sick of hearing it, but it's imperative. Um, as you probably know, I'm not a smoker. I don't smoke weed. I'm a two-time cancer survivor, so I'm really against any type of cigarette smoke, vaping. That just can't. It's just not my jam. Never have been. And again, the thing I talk about often on this channel, if I talk about marijuana use, for some people, they need it for pain management. I feel if people use it at the end of the day, if they have anxiety or they use it to relax, I mean, it's like having a glass of wine. That's the way I look at it. It's not my thing. But when you're relying on it all day, that's when I think it is a problem. Just like liquor. And so I'm really getting to the point where I really don't even drink almost anymore. It just doesn't, I mean, I have a little glass of wine here and there, but it's not the same. Um, Socially, maybe if I go out and have a meal, I'll have something, but yeah. So I'm saying all that to say, this is unfiltered mind here. So I have to really take the stuff head on, literally, because I'm not, what am I trying to say, numbing myself out. And you really got to be careful because the thoughts will come and you'll start thinking stuff that's not even true. Or, like this is not the life I envisioned at all. I never, maybe one time I did want kids when I was expecting, and then I lost the baby. But before that, I just was the type that just wanted to have a baby real bad. That never was my story. But I never imagined being single this long or not being remarried. So that bothers me some days. I don't want to sit over here and die by myself. And people, oh, that's not gonna happen. It's not that it is gonna happen, but it concerns you some days. Let's be honest. And I wish more people would be real about the flip side of that, marriage, and how tough it really is, how tough relationships can be, and how tough being a newlywed is. People that we don't tell people the truth, and I know we're trying to save face, so that's why I stopped telling my personal business about my love life. Nothing to tell right now, nothing to tell. But I just stopped really talking about it because I feel like people, they don't be telling you what be happening in their marriage. And not that I want to know their business, but you're not going to know mine either. But I think it would be okay if you knew someone was getting married. Tell them the ins and outs of it. Tell them the truth. If they ask, or be honest with them. It's tough out here. And I'm hearing people say, oh, I wouldn't put up with that, or forget that person. Well, who you gonna be with now? So that's what we're doing now. We're just throwing people away and not getting in the trenches and trying to fix it. I know some people, you feel like they don't even need a second chance or whatever. And some people don't. Because if it's abusive, you already know on this channel, X, 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 X. We don't do toxic and abusive. But if someone is struggling, typically that's what it is. Somebody's struggling with something. I don't know about substances. That's hard. That's hard. That's a hard one. It really is to have to put up with if your partner is struggling. But sometimes we still have to try to support them there. I always feel like I'm gonna cough. And if you don't want to hear my cough, it's nasty. But yeah, only the strong shall survive. Even excuse me, as a newlywed, as a new relationship in a new relationship, sometimes it gets hard, and you don't want to run every time your feet are to the fire. You want to stand. Only the strong shall survive. Nobody cares. The world don't care. The world don't care. That's what people have to understand. My dear friend said that about we had a relative. She was, not really doing her best. And my friend was, this is years ago, my friend was like, the world don't care. The world don't allow for that. And it's real talk. Nobody wants to hear your little story. You have to do your best and get up out that bed and get up on your feet and get up off your butt and make things happen. You really, really do. Sometimes it's gonna be go harder with your relationship. Sometimes you may have to put that resume together and find you a new job. Sometimes you gotta have two jobs. Sometimes you have COVID. Sometimes you healthy as a horse. Sometimes the bills get paid. Sometimes they're a few days late or your check is a little bit short. But you don't let that defeat you. But watch who you talk to, watch what you're listening to, and watch your thoughts. And try to condition your mind on some positive stuff. I think today I feel well enough to journal. I'm going to read some positive stuff. I'm going to read my Bible. That's what I'm going to read. Read my Bible, read this positive book I have, and see what I can see. I might be able to work remote today. I think I might be able to. I'm trying to see. Maybe wait till tomorrow. I'm trying to figure it out. I just want to get better, and it'll all come back together. I just want to do a little video. Hell, I'm bored, y'all. There's only so much isolating a girl could do, baby, baby. I live alone. What they trying to do to me? Oh, and let me tell you about this little COVID stuff. So I'm trying to get in touch with these teachers yesterday. Because this is my thing. I'm real proactive. Maybe the Virgo in me, the perfectionist in me, I just try to make stuff better. So I'm texting like 2 or 3 teachers. Hey, are some of the students sick? Have you heard of anybody with COVID? They act like they don't even know what's going on. One teacher did say one student said she was having chills. And I'm like, look, y'all, I don't want to come back there and get something else. Figure out what these kids have. And I know it's not their job, but I mean, what? What? All right, you all. Tammi C. Walker signing off. Thank you all for listening to me. You all are so sweet. Thank you for your kindness. Take care of yourself too. God bless you all.